All right, perfect, perfect. All right, we're here with another episode, Talking Reflections. We're here with two great gentlemen, made a huge impact here on this city of Kansas City. I follow both of you guys, see everything you guys are doing. For the people that might not know about you guys, introduce yourselves.
Sure. My name is George Hudson. I serve as the Education Partner Manager for Great Jobs KC.
Perfect, perfect. Mr. Dumas?
Gary Dumas, the Dumas Company, Personal Development.
Perfect, perfect. So it's Unity Ball time. We're here at the Unity Ball. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about, New Reflections, Unity Ball, all of us coming together? What do you guys think about it, just overall?
Oh, I think it's great. This is my second time at the ball. Really enjoy having the opportunity to meet new people and collaborate and see the people I haven't been around in a while. And then our partnership with New Reflections is great.
Yes.
We're a new organization, been here for about a year now, under Kaufman Scholars. But now we're moving and shaking and doing some great things. Thanks to New Reflection for being flexible, being innovative in the training programs. It's been awesome.
And thank you, man. Thank you for everything that you've done with us. I've seen you working with a lot of organizations, a lot of technical schools, and you're really making an impact here on the city. So I just want to New Reflections. Me personally, I just want to thank you for that too. Perfect.
Appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
Right now we got about 145 different training programs in about probably almost 40 training schools around the greater metropolitan area.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So there's no excuses, and that's one
Not at
thing that
all.
we want to say. We want to change your life. There's no excuses. Get in touch with your organization, and definitely, you'll change your lives for sure.
Thank you.
And then, what about you, Mr. Dumas? What do you think about here at Unity Ball?
Yeah, well, one of the things I love most is just the commitment to the calling, because there's so much involved when you say yes to the calling. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than us.
Yes.
And so Mark clearly said yes to the calling years ago. He began the work, which the work always first works on us, and then the work reflects to how we treat others
Right.
and serve others. And here is a result. I think this is the 5th annual.
Yes.
Clearly, he's committed to the calling. And one of the things I say, and we talked earlier today, this type of stuff takes work.
Man.
And it's not something, if you're just in this to do it because it looks sexy or because it looks good,
Right.
you're not going to make it.
I love
Your
it.
calling has to be true, your passion has to be authentic, and what you do has to be sincere. And
Perfect.
clearly, New Reflections is.
Well
Perfect, perfect. I love it. I love it. And Mr. Dumas, you have your book over here. Can you tell the people a little bit about that also?
I do. Thank you for asking. The books to my far right, these are release number 7, actually, talk about commitment. One book is titled The 24 Characteristics of a Mentor. Those are just a compilation of my experiences of being mentored that I wanted to share with the community in hopes that they would take what they're getting now as a mirror to compare, just to ensure that where they're going is a direction that's in their best interest.
I love it.
And then, of course, present your best self regardless.
Regardless.
Present our best self
No matter what.
no matter what.
I love
no
it.
matter what. And so
Perfect.
that book there
And how can people find that? How can people find that book?
Well, other than here tonight, for those that are at the Unity Ball,
Yeah.
but they can always go to dumasondemand.com. I'm not hard to find. I'm all over the internet, and I'm definitely there, and it's something that I love to do, so I'm not hard to find.
Perfect, perfect. I love how at 2023, this is the end of Unity Ball. We want to highlight everything that we've done this year. But what type of plans do you guys have coming up? I know you got a lot of stuff. You've been laying a lot of seeds, you know what I mean? So, what does your 2024 look like? What does that look like?
We're really taking what the success we've had in 2023 and then building on that, expanding. We still have thousands of people who we haven't reached. We serve 6 different counties, but we haven't hit all the nooks and crannies in urban and rural spaces to make sure they understand the opportunity they can have here at Great Jobs KC. We're full scale. We're meeting people where they are, taking them through some, whether it be GED, digital literacy, whether it be getting essential skills around those soft skills,
Right.
then moving them to training, and from there moving and helping them get a job. A lot of people need those services, and we're working and doing better to make sure we tap into every nook and cranny in the greater metropolitan area.
I love it. And the goal for Great Jobs KC, you train X amount, 2023, 2024. What's the goal? What's your
Oh,
goal?
man.
Let's hear it.
I'll just
Let's
say
speak it to
this.
the universe.
I'll just say this: we have an overall goal. I won't put a timestamp on it. We'll put a timestamp on it. We're trying to train 10,000 people.
That is so dope. What about you, Mr. Dumas? What's your plans for 2024?
Yeah, truly multiplication, being able to do more. As we continue to become more, we can do more, and then we can have more. Have more meaning better outcomes, better experiences. We've just expanded into the domestic violence for both men and women. I'm one of the first males ever to do domestic violence programming for the courts, and we're proud of that. And then I'm also expanding into the problem gambling piece. And so we're nationally involved in assisting those through the perspective of personal development. Because for us, everything rises and falls with personal development.
I love that. I love
So,
that. And,
yeah.
and you know, Missouri legalizing gambling, online gambling has changed a lot of things
On the
too.
front end, that's a good thing,
Yeah.
but there's going to be
Yeah.
some challenges on the
Right.
back end. So
And
we
I
wanna
love
be
that. And I
prepared
love
to
what you
help.
said about personal development too, because Mark, he organized a men's masterclass event where he wants to bring men together, where we talk not just about, you know, emotions, feelings, and, you know, mental awareness and mental health, but also like entrepreneurship and, asset, collection and creating generational wealth, things like that too. So like, if you guys were to give some advice, you guys, I feel like, have reached like great levels of men, and young men we look up to you, honestly, what you guys have done. If you was to give some a piece of advice, like what would you tell like young entrepreneurs out there?
Well, what I want to say is more to the entrepreneur / mentor who is trying to uplift the community. It's a collective. It's not a singular thing. We got to build this collective together.
Right.
There's a lot of resources being shared out here. A lot of people trying to get their piece of the pie. There's no reason to do that. The issues are all of ours.
Right.
And that's why I like what we're doing with New Reflections. We got to come together as men and women and figure out everything together. Forums, collectives, committees, and solve it together.
I love it. I love it. And I love you say it's like not about like getting a piece of the pie. Like we got a whole buffet here. Like there's plenty for everybody, to go around. So fill up a plate.
Yeah.
And then, what about you, Ms. Dumas? I follow everything you do online. When you go live, you're always sitting down and dropping gems and dropping those nuggets. Like give us something here real quick.
Yeah, real quick. My whole focus is to keep people away from regret. And in order to do that, present your best self regardless. I'll keep it short to the point.
I love
Because
that.
the moment you think you don't or you shouldn't, that's when something will happen. And you don't want to be the person regretting, saying, man, I should have came with my best. I should have presented my best. Preparation. Practice in private the person you want to be seen as in public.
I love that. That is gems. That is gems.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Dumas. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you as well.